Hello guys, welcome back to Whispers Wire. My good name is Jorizo, and I know many Kenyans have been asking themselves what next for President William Ruto's on appointing new deputy president. And here I have some protocol for appointing a new deputy president. You know guys, we've been having a case of impeachment of Deputy Rigathi Gachagua, and this is according to the constitution. The term served by the new deputy president depends on the remaining time before the next general election. Following the impeachment of the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, President William Ruto is constitutionally mandated to follow a set protocol to fill the vacant position. This process, as outlined in both the Kenyan Constitution and the recent Kenya Gazette notice, ensures the orderly succession in the executive branch of the government. According to the Kenya Gazette special issue dated on October 17, 2024, the Senate resolved to impeach Gachagua based on several grounds, including gross violation of the Constitution, abuse of office, and undermining the work of the National Security Intelligence Service and its officers. The impeachment motion was initiated by the National Assembly, approved on 8 October 2024, and transmitted to the Senate. After the Senate deliberation, Speaker Amason Kingi issued a formal ruling on the matter. Next step for President William Ruto. With the office of the Deputy President now vacant, President Ruto must follow the constitutional guidelines to appoint a new Deputy President. Here is the protocol he must follow. Nomination of a new Deputy President. Within 14 days of the impeachment, President Ruto is required to nominate a person to fill the Deputy President's position. This is stipulated under Article 150 of the Constitution. The nomination must be sent to the National Assembly for consideration. Number 2 is approval by the National Assembly. Once the nomination is made, the National Assembly has up to 60 days to vote on the President's nominee, either approving or rejecting the choice. This ensures that the nominee undergoes thorough vetting before assuming office. Number 3, determining the Deputy President's term. According to the Article 148, Section 8 of the Constitution, the term served by the Deputy President depends on the remaining time before the next general election. If the new Deputy President assumes office with more than 2.5 years remaining before the next scheduled election, they will be considered to have served a full term. If less than 2.5 years remain, the new Deputy President will be deemed to have served no term, allowing them to potentially serve again in the future elections. Grounds for impeachment. The Gazette notice outlined the following key reasons for Gachagua's impeachment. Number 1, gross violations of various constitution articles, including Articles 10, 27, and 73, particularly relating to leadership, integrity, and respect for the rule of law. Number 2 is undermining the independence of the judiciary and the National Security Intelligence Services. Number 3 is abuse of office by publicly attacking national institutions and failing in his duties as a member of the Cabinet and the National Security Council. That was the protocol of appointing a new Deputy President in case Deputy Gachagua is officially impeached. Talk to us in the comment section. Tell us, what do you think about the Ruto's next move and the timelines protocol for appointing new Deputy President, how it comes. See you. Bye-bye.
Honorable members, as we commence today's proceedings, permit me to note that I'm aware that yesterday, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya held an interview with the local media in which he laid out his defense to the special motion before the House. Whereas Standing Order 85 prohibits members of this House from anticipating debate of a motion for which notice has been given, the Standing Order, when broadly interpreted, also extends to non-members, especially persons affected by such motions. Noting that the special motion is scheduled for debate and voting today, I believe that the Deputy President ought to have exercised restraint and refrained from holding the press interview. It is noteworthy that the Deputy President has been given an opportunity to appear before this House to make his response to the motion in accordance with the rules of natural justice. Be that as it may, I will not wear the hat of a judge on this matter, but permit me to put it on record that the conduct was, to say the least, abhorrent and decided conduct in the light of the proceedings scheduled to commence the House. The House is accordingly guided and will now move to the next business.
Ground number 1, gross violation of Articles 10, 2A, B and C, 27.4, 73.1A and 2B, 75.1C and 129.2 of the Constitution, and Articles 147.1 as read together with Article 131.2C and D of the Constitution. 2, gross violation of Articles 147.1 and 152.1 of the Constitution by undermining the President and the Cabinet and the effective discharge of the national government's executive mandate. Number 3, gross violation of Articles 6.2, 10.2A, 174, 186.1, 189.1, and the 4th schedule to the Constitution by undermining devolution. 4, gross violation of Article 161 of the Constitution on the institutional and decisional independence of judges. Number 5, gross violation of Articles 3.1 and 148.5A of the Constitution on the fidelity to the oath of office and allegiance. Number 6, serious reasons to believe that His Excellency the Deputy President has committed crimes under Section 13.1A and 62 of the National Cohesion and Integration Act. Number 7, serious reasons to believe that His Excellency the Deputy President has committed gross economic crimes under Section 45.1, 46, 47A3, and 48.1 of the Anti-Corruption and Economic Crimes Act, and Sections 2, 3, 4, and 7 of the Proceeds of Crime and Anti-Money Laundering Act. Number 8, serious reasons to believe that His Excellency the Deputy President has committed crimes by continuously misleading members of the public through false, malicious, divisive, and insightful remarks that are contrary to the provisions of Section 132 of the Penal Code and Section 29 of the Leadership and Integrity Act. Number 9, gross misconduct that is incompatible with the high calling and dignified status of the office of the Deputy President and a member of the Cabinet and the National Security Council. His Excellency, the Deputy President, has publicly attacked and undermined the work of the National Security Intelligence Service and its officers. Number 10, gross misconduct by openly or publicly insubordinating the President, who is the head of state and government. And lastly, gross misconduct by persistently bullying state and public officers. Honorable Senators, you may walk in and take your